There's only 2 games to go in this year's Premier League season. We're down in 6th, it's impossible for us to get Champions League, and we're going to have to face Manchester United in our next game, so we could fall as low as 7th place. Hey, at least we're in the FA Cup final, guys. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 19th episode of the Jürgen Klopp Challenge with Watford, where today we are playing against Manchester United and Leicester City in our final 2 games of the Premier League season. A season which I will admit has been a little bit underwhelming. You know, we've still done well because we got to keep in mind that we are Watford, but we really did think that we could push for the title at one point, and we really did think we were going to get Champions League for a good period of time, but it's not the way the cookies crumbled, and you know, that's all right. If we take a look at our league position, we were floating around that sort of top area for a while, only came down as low as 6th place, and then still chilled around that top area, and now we've kind of dipped off near the end to a point where we can't really get back into that sort of equation that we wanted to be in. But you know, we will learn for next year, and hopefully we can improve the squad over the summer and get some more top quality players, and maybe this time I won't get so many very default signings in Football Manager, but this is the team that we're going with. Actually, I think I might play Danny Olmo for this. Oh no, I will play Queener for this game, because I took a look at it, and Danny Olmo is actually playing terrible in the Premier League. 6.85 rating, 3 assists from 16 starts, whereas Queener has got 3 goals and 4 assists and a 7.10 rating. I mean, I know that a lot of that was from the start of the season, but if he can really replicate that, I wouldn't mind it at all. So let's jump straight into this game against Manchester United, easily the most important of the 2 games, because if we do lose it, we are probably going to finish 7th place this year, but if we win it, we're definitely finishing in 6th place. That's what I was trying to say. We certainly owe Manchester United for something that I don't remember happening, but I imagine we lost, so come on, let's make sure we win it. Jadon Sancho's already feeling a little bit tired, so I'm hoping that that helps us out immensely in this game, because as we all know, he is a top quality player in real life and in this game. And Manchester United actually are trying to get him in real life, but I don't think they've been successful. And it looks like we've just given Rashford a brilliant opportunity, just, you know, tucked it into him, served it on a silver platter and said, why don't you finish this one, Rashford? But luckily, as you know, our players knew what was going on. He was like, I'll play it to him, he'll miss it, and then he'll lose some confidence. You know, it was an intelligent play from, I think that would have been Rob Holding on the left-hand side. Eventually, we give it straight back to them after we start our own opportunity, but we get it back through Decore, who plays it back, and now we can regroup from the back to Nali. Up to Sarr. Sarr looking for the runners, but he shoots himself and it goes well wide. Very good shot. Well, it was a good run. It wasn't a good shot, but you know, it had a lot of power, and sometimes, you know, you just need a bit of power and accuracy. So he was halfway there. So I think that should count as half a goal. You know, so currently we're winning 0.5 to 0. I think that's fair. De Gea shoots the ball long. He doesn't shoot the ball. He is a goalkeeper. Well, technically, that's still shooting, is it? No, not really. No, not even slightly. Sancho, with his low fitness, puts a great ball into the middle, but Wan-Bissaka absolutely skies it. Is he playing out on that left-hand side? No, what on earth is he doing out there? Maybe he is playing as a left mid, because I think last time we faced them, he was playing as a right midfielder, so that is interesting. And that is why they're playing him as a left midfielder. Comes in with the header, Jadon Sancho, with a very good ball into the middle. But, I mean, Donnarumma, he could be doing a wee bit better from out there. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he's definitely more known for his defensive capabilities, not his attacking capabilities. Actually, I think Manchester United fans constantly say how bad he is at attacking, so the fact that they're playing him at left mid and getting him to score goals probably shows that we're not doing an amazing job right now, but we will hopefully bounce back very soon, as we do pick the ball up here and we can move forward. Haaland looking for players in the middle, but he goes himself in now, loses it, but he had a plan. He knew it would go to Queener. You know, see, this is the mental game I put into my players. Trippier back to Tonali, into Decore to play it out to Queener to Trippier. Come on, whip a ball into the middle, my friend. You know how to do it. Queener back to, oh, for goodness sake, we've lost it. But we get it back straight afterwards. And Sarr, oh my goodness, what a hit on the first time volley. A great assist by Wan-Bissaka. You can't say he's not an attacking player. He's just scored a goal and got a brilliant assist. What a pass from Wan-Bissaka. Sarr just turns around, shoots, and puts it into the back of the net. That has got to be a contender for the goal of the season. Very near the end of the season. What a goal. That was not what I was expecting when he hit the ball. I thought he'd maybe lay it off and take a long shot. But so far, we are playing quite well. We're definitely the more dominant side, but we need to make sure that we turn that dominance into goals very soon. But, 1-1 is still pretty respectable against Manchester United at this point. As things stand, we will stay above them, but it will go to the final day to see who gets that 6th place spot. But with them on an opportunity there, it was very close, and I think it might be a penalty. Why is it a penalty? What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? Donnarumma, come on. Save us here. Martial standing up to the plate, and Donnarumma makes a save. What a stop. He always looked like he was going that way. Well, Donnarumma did, I can't really tell where Martial was shooting. I'm not that intelligent, although I have been showing lately that I do have mild psychic abilities. Haaland whips the ball in, and now we're coming straight back at them with our own opportunity. Tonali out to Decore, playing it up. Haaland passes it to Gabriel Barbosa, and we should be 2-1 down. But we are 2-1 up, and that shows the character that we have as a squad, going straight from the penalty save to the other side and getting a goal to put us 1 goal in the lead. Great pass from Decore, great knockdown by Haaland and Gabriel, putting it into the back of the net. That shows a really good squad that we've built here. And we actually move into 5th place. Didn't realise we could move up there. That'd be nice, actually. I wouldn't mind that. Gabriel, okay, sorry. How have you missed that? Come on, man. There was a defender there. De Gea was there. If you shot anywhere they weren't, I'm pretty sure it was going into the back of the net. You know how I said to Sarr, half of it is power? Mate, you just had to get power in that one. And 9 times out of 10, it goes into the back of the net. But I'm going to make a substitution now. Sarr can come off because he's just looking a wee bit tired. Also, who else is looking tired? No one else is really looking tired. Decore can come off though, because I like Bruno. Give him a crack in the squad. But we are currently attacking them. Gabriel looking to return the favour to Haaland, but can't find anyone in the middle. And I don't think we will see this corner, as we only have 3 minutes of additional time. And they go away just like that, and we come away with a win. 2-1 at home against Manchester United. Very respectable result. A very good result, actually. I was pretty pleased by the way we were playing in that game. I think I have sort of worked out the problem for us. Oh, yeah, also, sorry, completely forgot. What happened in between last time? What happened last time was, yeah, we didn't do very well. The last game that you saw was, oh no, we did do well. We beat West Brom away from home, but only 1-0. I think I've kind of worked out what the problem was. So I think that because, now we're actually a good side, we need to actually be more attacking, and this has always been the shape that I've used, the mentality that I've used, and it works really well against the bigger sides. But against the smaller sides, it just means that we have a lot of draws because we're not attacking enough. So I'm thinking about building more of a attacking structure for the future, and probably play that against, sides that we are definitely better than, and continue playing this against, the Manchester Uniteds, the Manchester Cities, the Liverpools of the world. So hopefully that helps us out, and I'm pretty chuffed with how we did in that game. That secures us 6th place, but currently we're in 5th, and that's 2 places higher than last year, so I'd consider that a successful season if we stay in that spot. And if we beat only Leicester City now, we're down in 18th place, surely we can get that. So let's jump straight into it. Great performance from the boys. Definitely Donnarumma was the man of the match for me. Well, actually, Wan-Bissaka got a great assist as well, but we'll see you in the next game. Come on. Well, it's been an up and down season, more downs near the end of it, but we are finishing with this game against Leicester, and I am trying out that more attacking squad that we were just talking about, because they are down in 18th place, and that's not quite what I expected. But as we move on to this, we'll take a look at the side that we're facing and go over our squad. We've got Haaland, Queener, Gabriel Barbosa, Sarr, Decore, Tonali, Dawson, Meisger, Angelino, Trippier and Donnarumma. That is, in my opinion, the strongest side that we've had all year, apart from Rob Holding, who is currently injured. Their squad looks pretty good, actually. Like, I don't know why they're probably going down this season. Actually, we should probably take a look at that. They might be already going down. So let's take a look at that. No, they can get out of the relegation zone here, so this is a big game for them this season. And the team that we need to focus on is Liverpool, and they're away from home at Swansea, so you'd expect them to be able to come away with a win, because Swansea are all the way down in 20th place, was it? But yeah, we'd like to spoil that party by making sure we win this game and moving up into 5th place, well, staying in 5th place. And Sarr shooting just wide there is showing that we can certainly play in this match, compete in it. But we need to see if Leicester are actually going to put up much of a fight, especially with relegation on the cards. Hopefully Tielemans has a relegation release clause. That would be quite nice, actually. Quina plays it out to Sarr, back to Angelino, and now they're linking up quite well. But no one can find a ball into the middle, but we get it back. No worries, no worries. Decore playing it back to Tonali, who spreads the ball out wide. Gabriel plays it into Quina, who can't quite get it on the half volley as sweetly as Sarr did in that last game. But we are certainly the dominant side so far, and no updates from Liverpool right now. And currently, Arsenal are winning the league. Hang on, this is going down to the last day of the season. So if Arsenal win this game and Manchester City draw or lose, then Arsenal are the winners. But if Manchester City win, they will be the winners. So that's interesting. Brighton have scored away from home against Manchester City. They could be bottling it. Well, that would be an interesting one to keep an eye on, but we need to focus on our game. I'm always getting distracted when we play Football Manager. Let's focus on R1. This is important. We've played it back to the goalkeeper. I don't even need to focus on it. We're going to score. Trippier playing up to Tonali. Tonali up to Decore, who has been amazing this season, by the way. Haaland out to Sarr. Sarr is going to whip a ball in, surely. Plays it back to Angelino, who, someone, whip a ball in. Whip a ball in. A ball does eventually get whipped in. Doesn't go to any of our players, but we regroup once again. And a ball gets crossed out to Gabriel, who's going to play it back to Trippier. He does do that. Haaland heads it, but just wide. That was a really good move. Good build-up play. But unfortunately, we can't put it into the back of the net at the end of it. And it is 0-0 on the scoreline. I mean, I'm not happy with the performance so far, but I kind of am. Like, we're peppering that goal, but we certainly need to make sure that we do find the back of the net. Liverpool are winning 2-0, so we have moved down to 6th place. We can't move as low as 7th place, but I would very much like to win this game so that we can come 5th in the league, because 5th is just a bit nicer than 6th, isn't it? And I don't know, maybe that means that the qualifying's a wee bit easier for the Europa League. I have no idea, but Haaland hitting the post there first. He's missed it by just a whisker, and now he's hit the crossbar. And honestly, this game might be very important for the Golden Boot race. I haven't checked it for a while, but we'll have to see if he does end up winning it. Eventually, we get another opportunity. Tonali going for a hit. We can't quite curl it enough around, and we certainly need to make sure that we actually do score a goal in this game. I'm thinking about making a shout, but we do have another chance. And, you know, we're certainly creating chances with this new tactic, but we're just not scoring them at the moment, and we need to make sure that we do that, as I think I have already said today. Sarr whipping the ball up to no one. He's dribbling it. Eventually does whip it up to Gabriel, linking up with Haaland, but I thought that was going to go past Schmeichel in the goal. But he is certainly earning his 7.0 rating, and it looks like now Manchester City have gone back on top, so they're probably going to win the Premier League through that game. But we need to make sure that we're focusing on our game. Once again, Tonali up to Decore, playing it back to Meisger, who can, come on, please, create an opportunity. Sarr over to the wing, out to Angelino. Angelino whip a ball in, plays it to Sarr, who eventually plays it into Haaland, and we do have the goal that we ultimately do deserve. I'm actually going to make a substitution now, though, and it will be Danny Olmo coming on for Quina. Quina's just not had the best game, but you know, no one's really shone that much, to be honest, apart from Haaland, who, despite missing a few good chances so far, is actually playing very well. Also, it's worth noting that Leicester have Mahrez in the squad. That's a bit of a nice story to tell. You know, he's come back to Leicester after being transfer listed by Manchester City. I thought about picking him up, but he was a bit pricey. And eventually we do have another opportunity. Sarr, you really should be finishing that. I'm sorry. But if we lose this game or draw, I will certainly be blaming you. Like, no offense, but come on, step it up. Gabriel plays it back to Danny Olmo, who's looking to make sure that he gets that starting spot next season, and with a goal on the last day of the season. That's his first goal in the Premier League this season, by the way. He might be doing that. Haaland with a good assist, well, an easy assist, kind of just set it up for him, but that's exactly what he needed to do in that situation. A good move in the box, and we didn't lose it at all, and Danny Olmo shouldn't be missing from there. Really good chance, really good goal, and that should mean that we are going to finish in 5th place this year, which is very respectable, only 6 points away from the Champions League spot. So if we just didn't slip so much every now and then, we would certainly be in that sort of an area. But Leicester are coming at us right now. They might be able to get a consolation goal. No, Donnarumma makes a save, but we are regrouping from the back as per usual, and Decore finds a big gap for Danny Olmo to run in through. Gabriel up to no one. He goes for a shot. That was dumb, but that's okay. We're still winning 2-0. You will be forgiven, mate. 3 minutes of additional time go by just like that. Sorry, I had to pause it because I was coughing or something. I can't really remember. But I'm very pleased with that performance on the last day of the season. 2-0 win, very comfortable win with that new tactic, and it worked quite well. The final Premier League table for the season does look like this. Manchester City win the league, then Arsenal are the runners-up. We come down in 5th place, and the relegated sides are Crystal Palace, Leicester and Swansea. I will certainly be looking into those squads to see if any of them have some good relegation release clauses. And now I guess we're just going to simulate forward, see if we have any of the awards going out for the Premier League before we jump into the next episode. Well, before we end this episode and then jump into the next episode for the FA Cup final. What do we have now? We've qualified for the Europa League. Did Haaland end up winning the Golden Boot? Let's take a look at that. Statistics, player stats. No, Moussa Dembele has beaten him by 1 goal, very close to it. He's got a better goals per minute, but unfortunately that's not what they give the award for. So, unfortunate for him, but I'm sure next year he'll really be coming for that. A good performance for him in his debut season, and he's certainly one of the top contenders for the young player of the season. But let's just simulate forward and find out if that actually does happen for him. Here we go, we do officially have the awards for the Premier League season, and as we know, Haaland, the second top goal scorer, very close, but I mean, the really big one. We've won the Manager of the Year, and I don't mind being in the company of certain players, certain managers like Jürgen Klopp, who we are trying to replicate right now. Not doing, maybe as good of a job as him, but with Watford, we've certainly overachieved, and I think that's where we're going to end the episode, on a high. Very good performance from the squad, and I'm pretty happy with the season. I mean, it could have gone a little bit better, the Europa League. I would have liked to have been in Champions League this year, but next year is where we really do need to crack down on that. If we don't get Champions League next season, it will be worrying, because, Liverpool were in the Champions League final with Jürgen Klopp in his 3rd season. So with our 3rd season, hopefully we can win the Europa League and make sure we get into Champions League spots. But that is where we're going to end it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are new around here for daily-ish Football Manager videos. Don't miss the next one, which will be the FA Cup final. And I'll see you all later.